So you have to have one image. It'll be one image.
Cut into.
Yeah. Because it's whatever. If it works for you like that. Yeah, so
hello.
Today our briefs are busy with future.
Hey, event is about to start. No, which event are you asking about, the Harikatha or Pujarji event? Pujarji's event, yes, technically 5:30.
Provided they're not busy with everything.
I think it's downstairs. Yeah. Okay. This is asking for Pujarji event is downstairs or upstairs? Downstairs, yeah.
We'll start in a few minutes.
Hari Om. We are all here gathered to hear Harikatha. I'll just say something about Harikatha. I apologize if you already know what is Harikatha, but just so that we have audience and then we have young people. Harikatha, as the name suggests, is an ancient and traditional art form of storytelling. It's an ancient art form of storytelling, including poetry, music, drama, dance, and songs. And the first Harikatha Bhagavatar is none other than Narada Muni. He is recognized, and as Narada Muni's parampara is followed by every Harikatha Bhagavata. Bhagavatar means anybody telling something about Bhagavan. That means the Supreme Self. And Harikatha is famous in South India, including Maharashtra, and it is told by a single artist. And it takes the artist should have all the exposures. Like means they should be able to dance, they should be able to extempore. That means emotions like in the story. And Harikatha Bhagavatas usually pick stories from Ramayana, Bhagavata, Mahabharata, and also Shiva Parvati Kalyanam is the most famous one. And there are other forms like where we call it Shiva, they can call it Sundareshwara. I think today's story is about Meenakshi's Kalyanam with Sundareshwara. And in Hindu tradition, it is always woman is taken the first place. Without the Shri, there is no Bhagavad. That means she is the spirit. So it is always called Sita Kalyanam, Gija Kalyanam, Meenakshi Kalyanam. It is never called Shiva Kalyanam, Rama Kalyanam. It is always the Kalyanam means it is the unison of the spirit and the body. Without spirit, body is a corpse. Without body, spirit is spirit. So combination of both of them is who we are, and that is well said in all the Harikatha. And Harikatha Kalakshepam, they say, that means spending your time listening to the story of Bhagavad or Bhagavan, the Supreme Self. Hare Krishna. Hema Ramkumar will introduce the artist.
Namaste everyone. It is a great delight to have Srimati Abhirama Sundari, who is currently visiting Rochester from Buffalo, New York. And her original roots come from Coimbatore, and I'm very privileged to say that I'm also from Coimbatore. It's very exciting to see you here. And she is pursuing her education in Thirukalyanam, originally delivered by Saint Arunagirinathar in the holy abodes of Lord Murugan. Her mentors are Sri N.P. Vaidyanathan and P.S. Srinivasan since 2010, following the Ragam and Talam compositions of Divine Immortal Sri A.S. Raghavan Guruji. She has attained the training in devotional and spiritual music from her own grandmother, late Srimati Sulokshana Sundarajan. And she is also a proud student of Srimati Visakha Hari, an eminent proponent and a global icon of Harikatha. She is actively involved in teaching Thirupugar, devotional songs and bhajans to children and students in India and US as well, and in Europe. She is also a volunteer at the Vijayashree School of Harikatha, India, and an admin chief of the staff at the Vijayashree School of Fine Arts in the US chapter. Is it in New Jersey? All over US. Okay. We warmly welcome you all, your family, to our temple, and it is a great privilege to have you here, especially after this Dasara. Thank you.
कल्याणी कामाणीय कल्पलतिका कैलासनाद प्रिया वेदांत 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 प्रतिभात्यमान विभवा विद्वन्मनोरञ्जनी श्रीचक्राङ्कित श्रीचक्राङ्कित रत्नपीठलीलया श्रीराजराजेश्वरी उमा कात्यायनी गौरी दाक्षायणी हिमवन्तरी कुमारी हिमवन्तरी कुमारी उमा कात्यायनी गौरी दाक्षायणी हिमवन्तरी कुमारी रमयरसन पद कमल मधुपनित्यामरवदित गज गगन भवानी 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 उमा कात्यायनी गौरी दाक्षायणी हिमवन्तरी कुमारी पंडकधरण राणी परम पावनी पुण्यबल प्रदायिनी पन्नगवेणी सर्वाणि कोकिलवाणी उन्नत गुणगण श्रेणी ಎನ್ನ ಮನದ ಅಭಿಮಾನ ದೇವತೆಯ ಸ್ವರ್ಣಗಿರಿ ಸಂಪನ್ನ ಭಾಗ್ಯನಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಹಿಮಯನು ಭಿನ್ನದಲನಿಲ ಮನ್ನಿಸಲಲ್ಲವೇ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಬದಗಳೇ ಉಮಾ ಕಾತ್ಯಾಯನಿ ಗೌರಿ ದಾಕ್ಷಾಯಣಿ ಹಿಮವಂತರಿಯ ಕುಮಾರಿ ರಮಯರಸನ ಪದ ಕಮಲ ಮಧುಪನಿತ್ಯಾಮರವದಿತ ಗಜ ಗಗನ ಭವಾನಿ 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 ಉಮಾ ಕಾತ್ಯಾಯನಿ ಗೌರಿ ದಾಕ್ಷಾಯಣಿ ಹಿಮವಂತರಿಯ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಹಿಮವಂತರಿಯ ಕುಮಾರಿ आदिपराशक्तिक जय हर नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेवा. Namaste to one and all present here. I would like to pay my respect to my revered Guru, Srimati Vishakha Hariji, who is my Harikatha Guru, as well as my music Guru, late Srimati Sulochana Sundararajan, including my Tirupugada Gurus, N.V. Vaidyanathan ji, as well as T.S. Srinivasan ji. And I would like to thank from my heart, bottom of my heart, to Jyoti ji, who has extended her support and wonderfully she has organized this event. And I know the immense steps she took. And also, all of you, audience, you are like active audience, you are not like passive audience, I guess. So I am very grateful to you all for being here to spend some of your time with me, to join along with me in the journey of Harikatha. And also the temple coordinators who were there for doing all these arrangements with keen interest and near devotion, I should say. So they were taking care of all the intricate things here. Everywhere is Shakti. As she mentioned, she gave her a beautiful introduction about Harikatha, and it was a grand introduction about myself. I'm very humble. I'm very blessed to be here right now. Everywhere is Shakti. It's because of the Shakti we feel the liveliness, the operation, the activities, the flow. Everything is due to Shakti. How we can honor her? One such festival is Navrathri. Ma Durga, she is the embodiment of Shakti. Without her, nothing is alive. as she said beautifully. And we can honor everyone as the form of Shakti. And that is also shown in Navrathri. We invite all the women, we share our gifts, we honor them, and we make them feel so special. We extend our relationship, friendliness, everything. And top of it, we pray Ma Devi to prevail in us, and we also experience the same in others. This is a beautiful way of celebration. It's a colorful celebration. It's a wonderful, colorful celebration. For what? We have to celebrate this. As we know, it's a triumph of good over the evil. Ma Durga Devi, she defeated Mahishasura, the demon, the bad, and she withstanded the wisdom, the knowledge, the good in everyone's heart. So coming to this point, we cannot say everything is happening only in the external way. It's the interpretation of the internalization. Ma Durga in us will create the fearlessness when we start chanting her name. The fearlessness and the bravery, the courage improves in us. As the mark of first 3 days, we celebrate Durga. And the next 3 days, when we get rid of our fear, our prosperity, our wealth, our health, in terms of mind, improves. In that way, Ma Lakshmi comes in us. Both hand in hand. That is, Shakti have come, also the Lakshmi. Our other Devi is Saraswati, who is the embodiment of wisdom, knowledge, purity. So once we have attained all these 3 stages, we can defeat the demon in us, the evil in us, and uplift ourselves with the wisdom as the victory. So when speaking about victory, one such avatara is Meenakshi Devi. She is born to be a victorious lady. She was the embodiment of courage and bravery. So we are going to Smaranam, do Smaranam. She said, Kada Kalakshepam is spending our time in the name of God, in remembering the name of God, remembering, saying and listening. Shravanam, Smaranam, Kirtanam. These are the wonderful way of expressing our bhakti. When coming to Harikatha, I think it has already been beautifully described by her. Harikatha is one of the art traditional in south part of India. They used to say divine stories in the form of music, drama and dance. There used to be continuous Harikatha for 3 days, minimum. But nowadays, out of our busy schedule, we are just, everything is becoming capsule, even the food. So, it's a form of art which can deliver the story of divine beings with moral values. That's a more important thing we have to consider. In Harikatha, it's not only the story, what moral thing we can learn from the story. Fortunately, we had grandparents in our home. They used to say some stories, they used to feed us, they used to nourish us. Unfortunately, we are missing their presence. But somehow, I'm very glad that you have brought your children here. It's our responsibility and duty to uplift our tradition, culture by educating them, by guiding them, by passing on to the next generation. So this Harikatha is more important for the next generation, Kulandigal. So Harikatha is also a spaceship which can take us completely from here to the place where it is happening, where it is dealt with. So it's such a wonderful art, and I'm blessed to do the Harikatha here. I have a personal connection with Hindu Temple of Rochester. When we were here for the first time, it was so colorful. It was like with Mangalavadiyam when we entered. Everyone were traditionally dressed. They were celebrating. I was vividly remembering. I'm vividly remembering the sweets and savories kept in front of God with colorful malas, toranams. It was on the occasion of Shiva Parvati Kalyanam, right after Shivaratri. So when the moment Jyoti Garu asked me to do something for Navrathri, I was thinking to do, the point came in my mind is, Meenakshi wants herself to get married in the temple of Rochester. It's she who is guiding us. It's she who is taking us. It's she who is going to direct us to listen her story. So I thought, what can be the another option rather than doing Meenakshi Thirukalyanam? So I'm here to take you all to experience something about Meenakshi, what I know with my little knowledge. So thank you for being here once again, and let's move on to the story. शिवशक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अदस्त्वा आराध्या हरिहर विरिञ्चादि पिरवि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृतपुण्यः प्रभवति. It was on the occasion of Shiva Parvati's wedding, so the background is, we feel the cold, it's the Himalayas, snow-peaked mountains. Everyone were gathered, should say all the species, everyone has Shiva Parvati in our heart. They are Jagat Pitharau, Jagat Mata. It's a wedding of Jagat Mata and Jagat Pita. So, we should say 8.4 million species have assembled in the wedding to witness the divine beings to get unified. It was that moment. Vamadevar Magir Sundari Shankari Vamadevar Magir Sundari Shankari Vamadevar Magir Sundari Shankari Shamalari Ananda Bhairavi Shamalagi Ananda Bhairavi Samagana Priye Amba Sarvadoka Nayaki Sharanam Samagana Priye. Shiva is going to get married by Parvati. Right after her birth as Sati, she took birth as Parvati, as the daughter of Himavan and Mena. And she was doing penance right after her birth. She knew that she is going to be one among Shiva. They are going to share. So she was in a city of penance, and all her penance was completed, and she's going to get married now. As I said, all the species, all the beings are gathered to witness the divine wedding. What happened? I said it's the background of Himalayas. So it's a top area. It's the highest place. Even though it is a mountain, it began to lower down because of the mass, heavy mass gathered there. It couldn't withstand the power. So it was experiencing some kind of turbulence. You have to know this term, turbulence. We are going to repeat it again and again. So Shiva, from his divine energy, he created Mahamuni, Kurumuni, Agastya Muni. He created Agastya Muni and he ordered him, he commanded him, dear, please go and try to maintain the balance, because earth has lost her balance. You are the one who can achieve this. You are the one who can accomplish this. You are the one who can give the solution. So my wedding is yet to happen. Please go and do this. Agastya was like, oh my God, my dear Shiva, When all others are here to witness your divine wedding, why not I? I would also wish to see your Kalyanam wedding. But Shiva answered, don't worry, I'll be back in few years or few period of time, and you will be the lead person who will be arranging my grand wedding. So take this as my promise. Please start going. Agastya, he is a well-known saint. He is a well-known sage. He has more major roles, important roles in our life. Even now, he has cultural importance. He has scientific importance, and he has guided many rulers to lead a dharmic way. Leadership rule in a dharmic way. He had guided many people. He is also been referred in Ramayana for guiding Rama by defeating Ravana. For defeating Ravana, Rama needs something which is more powerful. That was did by Agastya. So the turbulence. Whenever the turbulence arises, Guru comes. The Guru is the only one who can solve the turbulence, who can maintain the balance of earth and also us. Now, sage Agastya started moving from north. He reached the middle part of India, and this is happening in India, okay? And again, he moved towards the south. Now he reached Pandya kingdom, which is our major interest. Pandya kingdom is the most ancient kingdom. It's one of the most powerful kingdom. It's been referred in many yugas. Mahabharata, Ramayana, Pandyas are there, and even in the Kali Yuga. So 5000 BCE dates back, it was existing. Even though it was ancient, there is no less in their bravery and courage. So Pandyas were known for their bravery and courageous. They were great patron for art and architecture, and they developed more poets, more musicians, composers. They honored. They had Madurai as their capital. Madurai is also known as Halasya Kshetram in Sanskritam. Halasya Kshetram, Thirukalyanam in Tamil, as well as Madurai, and Alagapuri. Alagapuri means beautiful city. So Madurai is the capital of Pandya. Agastya was one among the minister in guiding Pandya rulers. Now, our point of interest is Malayathwaja Pandyan, who is the son of Kulashekara Pandyan. Malayathwaja Pandyan is also a great ruler. He was known for his bravery and courage. I'm repeating the same word because they are known for it. The name Malayathwaja itself denotes his valor. He conquered all the parts, the south, and he did his victory by showing the flag. He just kept his flag in the places where he won. That's why he won the name Malaya Dwajan. He even conquered the mountains. He was leading a dharmic way of life. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. He used to pay his respect to Kashi Vishwanatha as well as Gaya Gadadhara Perumal daily through his Pushpaka Vimana, which was gifted by sage Agastya. All his people were happy. If I say the city is beautiful, that should be because of the people who live there, who shows their character, who are very harmonious, who are very educated, artistic. All this came only because of the ruler. As is the king, so are the subjects. So the ruler was so powerful, so compassionate, so pious, and he was taking care of his subjects. We are very unfortunate to experience this kind of ruler nowadays. Anyway, we have to pass these values to our next generation so that they can be a better ruler. In a way, people are happy, but there is a seed of sorrowness in Malayathwaja Pandyan's heart. What is that? He was feeling very bad about it. He didn't have any children in the next generation. I'm just saying the next generation is more important to have a child. For being a king, to take care of his subjects, to take care of his glory, to take care of his kingdom, he need a offspring. He doesn't have it. He was feeling so sad, but he doesn't show to anyone. It was deep inside his heart. Even though he was a ruler, he extended his dynasty. He couldn't extend his family. It was just the same. He got the blessings from Thirumalirun Cholai, Sundararaja Perumal. Out of that, Sage Agastya was giving a moral idea. What is that? He was guiding Malayatwaja Pandya to do Putra Kameshti Yaga. You all will be familiar of Putra Kameshti Yaga, I guess. In Ramayana, it used to be Ramayana. Dasharatha did Putra Kameshti Yaga along with his wives, and as a result, they got Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. In the same way, even Malayatwaja Pandyan was aware of it, but he didn't want to do without Guru's blessings. That is what the thing we have to learn. Even you are very high, you are very big, you are bound to get the blessings of your Guru. There is none other, the good guide, good mentor who can think more about you, who can be more fortunate, who can be like foresee everything rather than you. You will not know what is going to happen, but Guru have far-sightedness. They can guide you in a good way. Okay, Madurai was decorated with colorful lights, toranams, because they are going to perform Putra Kameshti Yaga. It is for sure they will get some good news. Everyone were gathered, they were performing the yajna. What happened? The conclusion was about to take place. All the people were rejoicing, they were celebrating the moment because they are going to get the next king or queen. Next king or queen. Malayatwaja Pandyan and Kanchana Malai, who is the wife of Malayatwaja Pandyan. They both are doing the yajna with so much devotion. Finally, concluding phase, the miracle happened. அதிசயமான வடிவுடையாள் அரவிந்தமெல்லாம் துதிசயமான சுந்தரவல்லி துணை இரதிபதி ஜயமானது அபஜயமாகவும் பார்த்தவர் தம்மதி ஜயமாகன்றோ வாமபாதத்தை வகுவியமே. There appeared something from the fire. Everyone were watching very keen towards the fire. Something is coming out of the fire which was green in color like an emerald. We name it as Harikatha Pachai. Greenish. Something is in green in color. It was like a gem embedded in two rails of a golden chain. It was so beautiful to see, and no one could take their eyes from the fire, from the yajna. Everyone were deeply into that. And it was a 3-year-old girl child. She came out of the fire. She was so beautiful. She was completely dressed like a queen, like a princess. She was completely dressed and she was green in color. This green denotes fresh. You would buy only fresh vegetables, I suppose. There is no, even though we have frozen for some time's sake, we would love to buy fresh vegetables, fresh leaves, green leaves. Green shows the nourishment. Green shows the love. Green shows the desire. Ambal came from the fire. Devi, what is going to happen? Everyone were like interested, excited to know what is going to happen next. The girl, right away from the fire, she came towards Kanchana Malai and she hugged her with a lot of love and affection, and she called her Amma. The moment she called her, the voice of her was like a rector. The voice of her was like so sweet. You cannot imagine, you cannot even describe in words. She is Shabda Brahmamayi. She is the embodiment of speech. Whatever we think, we think in our mind, we think from our heart, it should come out. That is her. She is the speech. How was it? Madhura, Madhura, Meenakshi, Madhura Puri Nidaye, Amba, Amba, Jagadamba, Madhura, Madhura, Meenakshi, Madhura Puri Nidaye, Amba, Amba, Jagadamba, Madhura, Madhura, Vakvilasini, Madhura, Madhura, Vakvilasini, Matar Mama Hridaya Vasini, Mam Pahi Santapaharini, Mam Pahi Santapaharini, Mam Pahi Santapaharini, Madhura, Madhura, Meenakshi, Madhura Puri Nilaye, Amba, Amba, Jagadamba, Sundareshwara, Bhageshwari, Sundareshwara, Bhageshwari, Suvarahi, Jagateshwari Maye, Sundareshwara, Bhageshwari, Suvarahi, Jagateshwari Saye, Patitatma Paritarini Maye, Patitatma Paritarini Maye, Paramaguhya Parabrahma Sahaye, Madhura, Madhura, Meenakshi, Madhura Puri Nilaye, Amba, Amba, Jagadamba, Why it happened? Why all of a sudden Ambar came? I'm just saying Ambar, it's Devi, because we know it's Devi, but their audience, they don't know it's who is this. Malay version was, Pandyan was shocked because he's the one who is taking the important role in performing this yajna. It was supposed to be like a payasam, like how it happened in Ramayana, and they are supposed to get a male child. It is happening something which is different. The leelas are always different, you know. That's why we have many, many stories for us to hear and enjoy and listen and cherish. Devi came to Kanchanamalai because Kanchanamalai's previous birth. There is a history, there is a story. Everything is a history. It's not a mythology. I'm supposed to say this, as my guru always used to insist. It's a history. It happened in our country. We should know our country's heritage. Now Devi herself incarnated as Tadadagai, and she just hugged Kanchanamalai. Why? Kanchanamalai has a past life. She was a Gandharva. She was a Gandharva woman a daughter of Vishwavasu. Gandharva means which is little bit higher than us. She's not a human being. She's a celestial. She's an Apsaras. Her name is Vidyavati. Her own father is her guru. This is what we have to see. Their family, there is a guru. We need not go and search out. It's already there. Like Tyagaraja, his dad was his guru to give Nama Diksha. And for Adi Shankara, Aryambal was the guru. Likewise, Vidyavati shared her father as a guru and she did a penance. Towards whom? We are going to see that. Shri Mata Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Shri Mata Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Shri Mata Shri Maharani Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Gana Vinodini Kamakshi Gana Vinodini Kamakshi Kamanattirupadame Adide Nanudiname Kamanattirupadame Adide Nanudiname Katarul Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Padi Padi Mundan Padam Panindu Vande Parvatiye Parameshwariye Padi Padi Mundan Padam Panindu Vande Parvatiye Parameshwariye Padi Padi Vandan Pada Panidu Vande Parvatiye Parameshwariye Kodi Kodi Tumbam Odi Marayume Unnarul Parvayiye Padi Padi Vandan Pada Panidu Vande Parvatiye Parameshwariye Kodi Kodi Tumbam Odi Marayume Unnarul Parvayiye Kadikkan Parayo Karunai Porivayo Kadikkan Parayo Karunai Porivayo Patanesa Priyanayagi Adaikalam Adainen Kaatharu Patanesa Priyanayagi Adaikalam Adainen Kaavarum Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Jagakarani Purani Narani Janani 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 Amma 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 Janani 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 Amma 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 She was doing a penance towards Ma Parvati and Ma Parvati was appearing in front of her. She got pleased with her penance, severe penance. My dear child, what do you want? Why you are doing such severe penance? What do you want to achieve? You are already in the state of Apsaras. What do you want to gain? This, you have to look at the bhavam of Vidyavati. She's saying, Ma, you are Lokamata, Jaganmata, Lalita Parameshwari. All the universe are praising you as their mom, mother. Can you please grant me a boon, a wish? I have a wish for myself. I want to rejoice you as a child. I want to be your mother. Lokamata should call me mother, should call me Amma. Please grant me that boon so that I can rejoice my life. That's the only wish I would. Look at her bhavam. It's madhurya rasam. See, you can pray God, you can pray for anything, but praying for the welfare of God will not come easily, so easily, as how Periyalvar was singing Pallandu for Perumal himself. That madhurya rasam will come only out of a bhakti which is more mature. She was so pleased by Vidyavati's wish and she granted her the boon. Don't worry, my dear child, I am also pleased by your penance and I wish to be your child. And this is the moment which is taking place. Kadadagi Pirati, they named the Devi who came from the fire. She is there right before Kanchanamalai. Parvati fulfilled her promise. And she came, she incarnated as a child, 3-year-old girl who could uplift the glory of Malayatwaja Pandian, the ruler, the kingdom, the Pandya kingdom, who can take care of the people and also who can be a solution of Kanchanamalai's worries. I said they were more worried because they were not having a child. You know, it's more difficult thing is not having a child. Even though if you have many wealth, you have fame, you should have a child for enjoying them. That to a girl child. Girl child is the prosperity. I would go for the girl child. Even though if you have many boys, at least one girl child should be there. She brings happiness. She cherishes and she is like the sign of liveliness. She plays with us in a very, very tender way, you should say. So girl child, which Malayatwajan didn't think of. He was not that much happy. He was still kind of a little bit disappointed. And Kanchanamalai was like, I'm full. But she had a compassionate look over her child. The very moment, it is described in Halasya Mahatmyam, Thirukalyanam Puranam, when Devi came and hugged Kanchanamalai, Kanchanamalai was feeling motherhood in herself and she started feeding Ma, the whole milk, mother's milk. So that is her purity and chastity of bhakti. Malayatwaja Pandian was a little bit disappointed because he didn't get a male child. The moment she had a compassionate, this was happening both simultaneously. You should see Malayatwaja Pandian's reaction as well as Kanchanamalai now. So Kanchanamalai had a look. She was a bit surprised because I said, Adisayamana Vadimudayar. She had a different feature which is not a normal thing. And immediately she became the mother of the girl. She didn't think it's a divine child, she'll take care of. No. She became the mother because she is from Chola dynasty, Chandrakulam. Chandrakulam means Chandra represents mother. Chandrakulam, she is the embodiment of motherhoodness. She said, oh my God, she's not a normal girl. The very moment she felt this, a divine voice was heard which was audible to everyone, not only to Malayatwaja Pandian and Kanchanamalai. Malayatwaja Pandiya, don't worry. She is not a normal child. She is a divine incarnation. You raise her as how you raise a male child. She will equal 100 that of your male child. Putrat Sadakunam Putri, they say in Sanskrit. So one girl can equal 100 boys. That's why I said one girl should be there. Now Malayalam Pandian was also happy. The people were also happy. They were like celebrating the moment. They said, Malayavan Kotiyon Vadiyanin Ko Malay Magal Magalai Petravan Pere Mundavan Marigan Yenave Malavan Narulum Mundavan Niye 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 Vadiya Vadiya Malayatuvasa Ni Vadiya Vadiya Malayatuvasa Ni Vadiya Vadiyave Malayalam Pandiya வாழ்க காஞ்சனமாலை வாழ்க Sage Agastya வாழ்க வாழ்க means praise the Lord. Praise. Be live long. Praising. And days passed by. I said initially Malayalam Pandian was disappointed. Eventually, even though Tadadagai, I should say the importance of the name Tadadagai. Tadadagai means it's like a water in a desert. Their personal life, it was like a desert without any children. Tadadagai came like a water. For a thirsty person, the most thing needed is water for me to know. So she was like a solution to their worries. She was like a solution to their subjects. They have developed kind of confidence. Okay, there is someone who can take care of us after Malayalam Pandiya. Malayalam Pandiya and Tadadagai were sharing their love and affection. And Malayalam Pandiya is fondly remembered even now. The great composers who sits to write about Ma Devi Tadadagai, the very first word they get is Malayatwajan Madhavame Malayatwajan Madhavame Kanchanamale Pudalvi Magarani Alai Magal Kalai Magal Padigivani Alai Magal Kalai Magal Padigivani Amudamelum Iniga Muttamil Vadattai Amudamelum Iniga Muttamil Vadattai Madurai Vaad Meenakshi Devi. Everyone started writing with the name Malayalam Pandian. She's a daughter of Malayalam. And you know, always girl child are fond of their dads, their father. Even though we do all the decorations, all the dress up, they are fond of their dad. That was not a doubt with the case of Tadadagai Pirati. She was equally sharing her love with Kanchanamale and Malayalam Pandiya. And Malayalam Pandiya was very happy eventually to raise Tadadagai Pirati as his own next generation. And you know, it's terrible three. I said this 3-year-old girl is very difficult to manage. You can witness, there is an example right now. She was very, very mischievous. Meenakshi, even now she is mischievous. I'm sorry, I'm saying the next name. She is Tadadagai. Till now she is Tadadagai. She is very, very mischievous and she is very naughty. She's not like calm and quiet. So she needs someone to play. Who came, you know? Attittarare Bhaktaramanayali Attittarare Bhaktaramanayali Nityamahotava Nitya Sumangal Attittarare Bhaktaramanayali Nityamahotava Nitya Sumangal Satyamutoruta Pujaya Velaki Sittati Holayuva Puttali Bombe Satyamutoruta Pujaya Velaki Sittati Holayuva Puttali Bombe Bhagyataha Lakshmi Baramma Nammamma Ni Saubhagyataha Lakshmi Baramma. Ma Lakshmi came from Vaikunta to play with little baby Tadadagai, that is 3-year-old baby, and she was playing with Tadadagai. Ma Lakshmi and Tadadagai are playing together. And one more person is fond of the same. Who is that? Karakta veena pusaka, karakta veena pusaka, varamani mala lankrita, varamani mala lankrita, saraswati namostute sharate vidya prate. It's Saraswati who always fond of playing veena and always bookish. She used to read books, she used to do japams. She's always quiet because she's the body, she's a wisdom, she's the embodiment of wisdom. But she also wanted to play with Meenakshi, Tadadagai and Lakshmi. She also took a flight and she also came, landed in Madurai. Now all the trinities are playing together in Pandya kingdom. This is what Navrathri is. Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati. All the three are rejoicing themselves. You have to understand there is an inner meaning in it. If you respect your daughter, if you respect your child as Devi, Shakti's Kataksham will come. And if Shakti's Kataksham comes, automatically Lakshmi Kataksham, Saraswati Kataksham also comes. So the entire region, the entire province will be prosper with health, wealth, what not. These all the three powers we need for a good life to lead. So it already happened. This is a divine intervention. I was not thinking about this team. Navratri came in Meenakshi's play. So it's her own decision, it's her own direction. She's taking us however the way she wants to. Now, Meenakshi, Tadadagi Pirati is growing day by day. She was given all the kind of educations. May it be politics, may it be martial, may it be arts, soft skills, art skills. She is Chadushashti Upacharatya, Chadushashti Kalamai. She is the one where art lives. Art is because of her. Art is taking form because of her. If we are singing, it's because of her anugraham. If we are able to enjoy the music, it's because of her anugraham. If we are doing anything, it's because of her anugraham. She was excelling in all the fields. She was growing like a gem. She was a figure of trust. She was a figure of the upliftment. I said upliftment. It's taking to rare level we say in Tamil. That was the case while seeing the growth of Tadadagai Pirati. Finally what happened? Malayapujya Pandit was very happy about his daughter and he happily left this mortal body and he went to Swargapadavi. He attained Swargapadavi. The moment he attained Swargapadavi, this is the moment people were waiting for. Like in Ramayana, how Rama was people were waiting for Rama to take the leadership, ruling the Ayodhya kingdom. Likewise, Madurai people were eagerly waiting for Tadadagi Pirati to sworn in as king of Pandya kingdom. Rajarajeshwari, Rajamatangi, Sri Chakra Raja, Simhasaneshwari. She was coronated as the supreme chief ruler of Pandya kingdom. Devi Jagatjanani, Devi Jagatjanani, Chitrupini Devi Jagatjanani, Chitrupini Devadi Nuta Guru Guha Janani, Devadi Nuta Guru Guha Janani, Deshakala Pravartani, Deshakala Pravartani, Mahadeva Manonasini, Niranjani, Devaraja Muni Sava Vibhochani, Devakantara Ragadoshini, Devaraja Muni Sava Vibhochani, Devakanta Ragadoshini, Bhavaraga Tala Viswasini, Bhakta Jana Priyavara Prabhagini Panchasha, Peterupini मां पाहि राजराजेश्वरी. She was declared as the chief, the ruler, the king of Pandya kingdom. My revered Srimati Vishaka Mani used to say, women empowerment is first place only in our country, India. There is no need to find women empowerment. It's already there. It's already established. When we hear the story of Meenakshi, how she ruled Madurai, even now her energy is experienced. Even now you can see the women who reflects Meenakshi's brave and courageousness. She ruled in such a way. She was very pious. She was very compassionate to the subject. Of course, she is our Jagat Mata. Unlike Malaituja Pandian, she did not restrict herself with the south. She just traveled toward the north. She won the entire universe. She won the entire Irad Patinalu Logangal. She won all the lokas because she is given a special name, Meenakshi. My great guru, Sri Anna would give more upanyasam about Meenakshi. Her eyes is like a fish. Not only that, she represents the motherhood. How? A mother fish can feed its babies just by mere a look. We are giving a look, the babies would be fed. That's how Meenakshi ruling us. Her Kadaikan Parvai, her Kataksham will remove all our sorrows, all our bad deeds, and will become more purified as her own subject, her own people, her own children. And that's the name Meenakshi. Akshi means eyes, Meen means big fish. Meenakshi. So it's very, very sweet to say Meenakshi. Now Meenakshi is ruling the entire 14 Logangal. She become the mother of entire universe, entire Bhuvanam. Bhuvaneshwari. She is already Bhuvaneshwari. And she is reinforcing that. She has motherhood, but she is showing both brave and courageousness. So, women has this quality, you should understand. They are not only soft and tender, they can also exhibit the quality of a leader. They can guide many people, they can do an organization, they can be a leader, they can take a lead part. Example is Meenakshi. She didn't, again, it was not contented for her. She just wanted to go further. Meanwhile, Kanchanamalai, the mother of Meenakshi, was feeling so sad. Why? Already she reached age of 20 or 21. Already her marriage age has come. Why, what is happening? Her friend Bhuma got married 2 years before. She got one child. Her friend Sachu got married 3 years or 4 years before, and she has 2 children. All of them are playing with their grandchildren. I don't have that opportunity. This Meena is not even thinking about her marriage. And there was a divine voice saying her extraordinary feature will get vanished when she sees her mate. When that is going to happen, my dear Shiva, please bless her. That Mangalamurti is going to come. Before going for a Dik Vijayam, she sets herself for doing a Dik Vijayam. Dik Vijayam. She is going to fight against the Dik. There is no one left out. Only the 8 Diks are there now. Before doing that, she was getting her blessings from Agastya. Agastya would know what is going to happen next. And he is getting prepared for the happy news. Meenakshi, she took her army. It is said she had 8 ministers comprised of women, just women. They were the ministers and they were the warriors too. They accompanied Meenakshi. They defeated Indra, who is the Adipati of East. They went and they defeated Agni, who is the Adipati of Southeast. Yama, South, Nritti, Southwest, Varuna, West, Vayu, Northwest, Kubera, North. And finally they come to Ishana, Northwest. Who is the Adipati? Can I expect answer? It's very good. Ishvara, Shankara. Shankaroti iti Shankaraha, we say. Mangalamurti. So the Adipati of north, east is Isha, Shiva. She is marching towards Kailasha. That's why what happened. Nandi was there, guarding Shiva. Nandi was a loyal security. He will not allow anybody to enter without Shiva's permission. But when he see Meenakshi, he felt she is nothing but Parvati. And who is he to stop her? He just gave away. And Parvati, Meenakshi went. She saw the scene. What was that? Who was sitting? Nagendrakaraya Trilochanaya Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Sudhaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. She sees Shiva for the first time after her incarnation. She's experiencing Shiva. She was dumb. She forgot why she was here. There was a quarrel, not outside, inside her. You are supposed to fight with this person. What are you doing? She let all her things down. Something happened to change in herself. Mandagini Salila Chandana Chachidaya Nandishwara Pramathanatha Maheshwaraya Mandara Pushpa Supushpa Bahu Pujitaya Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya. She was like a warrior and he was like a saint. She was dressed like a royal king. He was dressed up with Digambaram, Dikke Ambaram. He's just with very, very simple clothes. She was expressing her brave and courageousness. Shiva was expressing his wisdom and peace. All these are contrasts. That is what Ardhanarishwara. All the contrasts should come together to become one. Meenakshi lost herself and she got defeated by seeing Shiva. And what happened next? Shive Shringaratre Datitarajane Kutsanapara Sarosham Gangayam Girishanayane Vishmayavati. She was feeling jealous. Can you relate? This is oxymoron. Shiva is so simple. What is there to feel jealous? She was feeling jealous about what? Nagendra Haraya. This snake is around his neck. Why not me? He's taking care of the snake around his neck like a necklace. He's given Ganga to be at the topmost position and she's always doing the Abhishekam. Why not me? She was feeling jealous of Ganga. She was feeling jealous of snakes, which is around, which has been Bhushana for Shiva. That is the pure love. She didn't feel that she's a royal king or queen. She felt as if she's one among Shiva. She's one of Shiva. When Shiva opened his eyes, her different creatures, different appearance, just like that, disappeared, and something unusual thing came into Meenakshi. What is that? Shyness and blush. She was blushing. That wasn't experienced by her before because she was courageous, brave. Always she was like masculine. But now she developed the feminine energy, which is about to take place when she sees her soulmate. That was the divine voice, Ashariri Vak. Shiva said, "Dear, I would marry you. I will come to your place and I will marry you. You please go now. Go." Meenakshi, she got the blessings of Shiva and she started back to Madurai. The good news reached Madurai. Everyone were happy. Everyone were waiting for this moment to see the king getting married, King Meenakshi getting married. The news reached Kanchanamala's ears and she was so blessed that Sakshat Mahadevan is going to be her son-in-law. Punniyam seidana kanniyum devane kanmani chudaral nanniyum ivadu annai endrannai அழைத்திடாய் வழின் அன்னை என்றன்னை அழைத்திடாய் வழின் தன்னிலை மறந்து பொன்னடி புகவே வாழிய வாழிய காஞ்சன மாலை வாழிய வாழிய மலைய துவசன் வாழிய வாழிய பனி திருநாடு வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம். This happened in our own country, India. Mahadeva from north, he traveled towards south like how Agastya did. He came like Soma Sundareshwara. He dressed him like a king. He dressed so royal. He was so beautiful to see. Already without anything, he will be beautiful. Sundara. But with all ornaments, he was ready to get married with Meenakshi. He came. And who was there supposed to be? The next person, the most important person is supposed to be father of Meenakshi. That is Malay Pujapaniyan, who needs to do the Pani Grahanam, was supposed to do. Pani Grahanam is the main thing which is followed in our traditional rituals. And Agastya, I wanted to say about Agastya, he was the one who was taking lead role in that, doing all the arrangements for the rituals, ceremonies, and entire Alagapuri becomes Alankapuri. Everywhere it was decorated with colorful lights. Even now, every year, during the first month of Tamil New Year, Chitra Masam, they are celebrating Meenakshi Thirukalyanam, Meenakshi Sundareshwara Thirukalyanam with a grand manner, grand celebration. Even now, people are thinking Meenakshi is getting married to Sundareshwara every year. It's not a conclusion. It is always the continuation. Sundareshwara came. And who is there to do the Pani Grahanam? That's the more important thing we need to know. That's none other than Sundararaja Perumal, all the way from Tirumali and Jolan. He came. And he, other than him, who can do it? Because Meenakshi is not a normal being. She is a divine incarnation. Vishnu Maya, she came from Vishnu. Sakshat Paratma, Paramatma, Vishnu Paramatma. So it's Vishnu who can give her to Shiva. And these three are giving something to us. They are indicating something to us. Meenakshi represents the Jivatma, that is us, who are taking numerous births. We don't know what form we took in our previous birth and what form we are yet to take. But we are just continuing this birth, death cycle without knowing whom we have to reach. That is the Paramatma, Parameshwara. The only guide who can make us to, who can pave the way is Guru, who is nothing but Narayana himself. So Narayana as a Guru, as a guide, as an Anna, as a brother, holds Meenakshi's tender hands and he hands over her to Sundareshwara. This trinity we have to keep captured in our mind. All the way from Madurai, all the way from India, without passport, visa, she has travelled. Sundareshwara, along with 33 crores of Devatas, they have come here, Hindu temple of Rochester, to celebrate the Meenakshi Thirukalyanam. Where? In our heart. We are the Jivatma. When we are going to attend this Paramatma, when we are going to get a good Guru, they have to answer our questions. And at this moment, Meenakshi Thirukalyanam took place. Gauri Kalyan वैभोगमे मीनाक्षी कल्याण वैभोगमे सुंदरेश्वर कल्याण वैभोगमे. Let's pray to the Trinities to bless us with all their graceful blessings for our prosperity, for our wealth, health, and spirit, soul, everything. And we will praise the Lord for being here to experience the Meenakshi Thirukalyanam through Harikatha as a spaceship. And they are here to bless us. As I see, everyone are with their consorts. So it is a perfect family. So as a family, Meenakshi and Sundareshwarar has come. Sundareshwarar was promoted as a ruler, and Sundareshwara ruled the Pandya kingdom. Later, Ugrapandiyan came, who is the incarnation of Muruga, and it was upliftment of Pandya kingdom. And even now we remember Pandya, even now we praise them. So they are living. Meenakshi is living through all these kind of glories until the earth remains, until the sky remains. Her fame, her glory will always remain in the heart of bhaktas like us. Om Shakti Om, 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 Shakti Om. Parvataraj Kumari Bhavani Panchaya Kripaya Mama Duridani Dinadayapadi Punakatakshi Dinadayapadi Punakatakshi Tripura Sundari Devi Meenakshi Tripura Sundari Devi Meenakshi Arani Narani Karani Purani Yoga Puradana Sili Shankaranayaki Shantamakeshwari Shankaranayaki Shantamakeshwari Sundari Veda Vidarshini Gauri Sundari Veda Vidarshini Gauri Sarvamangale Devi Bhavani Sarvamangale Devi Bhavani Santatamadvaya Sakala Subhani Santatamadvaya Sakala Subhani Om Shakti Om 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 Shakti Om 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 Shakti 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 Om Halasyanataya Maheshwaraya Halahalalangritakantaraaya Meenakshayanaaya Padare Shri Shivaya Namo Namaha Sundaradandavaya Namaha Namaha Pratipajwalabhihi Divashakara Nirajanamiti Sudasude Chandropala Jalalavairasya Rachana Swagirambobhihi Salilanirisauhitya Karanam Tvatiyapirvapistava Janani Vaja Stutiriyam Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunaptaye Chakravarti Dhanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam கோவிந்த நாம சங்கீர்த்தனம் கோவிந்தா கோவிந்தா வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு ஹர ஹரோ ஹரா. சத்குரு ஸ்ரீ அருணகிரிநாத சுவாமிக்கு ஜெய். सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. समस्त भागवतों की जय. ओम
It is the divine wish, I think, that we have to hear the story of Tirupura Sundari from Srimati Abhirama Sundari herself. Thank you for coming all the way from New Jersey and treating us with the Meenakshi Sundareshwara Thirukalyanam. We hope you will come back and enlighten us with many more such stories. Thanks to you and your families.
thank you for this support. Thank you all for coming here and spending your time, valuable time. Thank you.
Hari Om. Now we will all go downstairs for Pujarji's congratulatory dinner ceremony. And one quick one before we move. Sorry, my apologies, 1 second. So this 22nd, October 27th, sorry, my apologies, October 27th is India Festival at our temple. It's a day where we will celebrate India's rich heritage and culture. The day is planned with a full day of games, food stalls and other merchandise stalls. I hope to see you all there so we all can celebrate it together. Thank you. We'll all go downstairs. You all can move downstairs. Pujaji will come in a few minutes downstairs. Thank you. Hari Om.